Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Mario Kart Tour. Today we are talking about Rainbow Road, how to maintain a full combo all the way through this race course, pretty much. A little miss at the end. But we're going to be looking at how to maintain it. A lot of interesting sections on this, which personally I feel like, isn't this just the most beautiful ever created course? It's so nice. Different in the way that it has no same laps. It is 3 sections. And even though it's not a trick level, it's not too difficult to maintain your combo throughout this and rack up huge points. That 13,488, I think I can smash that. I don't think I got the best frenzies in it. And you'll see at the end, kind of messed up a bit. Yeah, but we'll get into that. And this will be out Christmas Day, I think, this video. So happy Christmas to everybody. Hope you're having a really nice day. This is all pre-recorded in preparation so I can enjoy the Christmas period without having to think about uploading. We're going to get into the driver, kart, glider, a lot of controversy over that. So let's get into it. So Pauline, Disco Pauline, and Waluigi are the 3 item per item box characters that you can have. Obviously, we're going to have to wait on that until the next spotlight. And so I'll be going for that coin box. I think I'll have 30 launches in total. Hopefully, going to get that coin box. Waluigi is a viable option. I only have Waluigi at level 1, so I'm not really looking at not much hope of getting a frenzy. I've got a 3% chance. Okay, so there is a chance. We have double bob-ombs as well as a special skill, which is very good, especially when you're up front and you want to get some hits behind you. That double bob-ombs just means that it gives a little less room for people to avoid it and get a hit. So I went in with Waluigi, and you don't need it. I would say you could probably still get a very high score with, Pauline or any of the other super options. When it comes to kart, we're going to have to rely on Spotlight, Platinum Taxi, and the one from, I believe, was this from the Winter Tour? Ribbon Rider. Didn't get those. Ribbon Rider, probably the best with Mini Turbo Plus, so you'll rack up some extra points for having that. Platinum Taxi as well, also has Mini Turbo, so both of them are good options. Bonus points times 1.5, so I'm going in with Cooper Clown because it's the only one that I have. Mini Turbo Plus, which is good, and skill level's not great on that one. But we do have a few other, a lot of high ends in this one. I feel like they always do one that has, specifically you really have to get some good launches from some pipe launches. And then the most controversial glider for this course, being that it's 2020, the one that you can buy for £1.99. Obviously, I bought it because as a gold pass player anyway, £1.99. That's a good value. But one thing I want to see is can this be pulled from the shop? So if we look at the details, is the 2020 glider? Please try again. All right, I'll try again. How about try again now? It knows what I'm trying to do. It knows that I'm trying to see well, actually, is this something that free-to-play players can pull? Because if it's not, that's a little bit too pay to play, right? But I will be going with it only at level 1, so I'll only be getting a 5%, 10% combo time extra. Mushroom Plus, great increases chances of getting a mushroom. If you get a frenzy with that, that's going to be huge. Other options, there is a common option for the combo times 2 bonus in that glider. So, 2020 glider, let's look at this run. Right, so from the beginning, we are not too focused on maintaining a combo at the very start because, well, this part's quite hard to do so. You can get some slipstreams in there. It's not too difficult, but don't focus too much on that. You want to set yourself up nicely for these coins, which everybody rudely took every single one from me. But now I'm starting my combo, and we want to set up nicely for this ramp first. Now, sometimes I drift into this. I recommend actually just setting up straight for it. So you can get, I've only got 1 coin. And they keep taking these coins from me. So not a great run in terms of that section. I would say probably better to focus on what I did in this section. This is really what you want to be going for. So setting up for this first ramp, going straight forward into it. Then going to the side and just trying to drift right. But coming back to this one. After this ramp, there are 3 traffic cones which you can hit. If you line up neatly, you'll get all of them. But we get 2 of them. So not too bad. Right, now we come through to this section. Now, one of the things I'd recommend for this is you can maintain your combo by just hitting every single ramp. Go from the right and start sliding to the left if you want to try and... Because if you go from the left to the right, it's like that. And so it's double the speed. So it's very difficult to find the positioning of the panel and try and hit it. If you go like to the right side and you slowly drift ahead, it'll slow it down visually for you. I just get a red shell frenzy in this section, so it doesn't really matter for me. I'm just hitting them, and then somebody's dropping coins behind me, and that makes up for the coins that I lost. Bringing us into this section. Now, coming out of here, you want to start drifting to the left as soon as possible, coming out of the end of here, because you're going to have to do 2 mini turbos to be able to maintain it. So we're coming out of the frenzy, we slide to the left, boost, slide to the left, boost, and that'll get us into the first section of this race done. Now, due to that coming out of that frenzy, it kind of threw my positioning off. It's probably better to come out of that section like this. So come out of it a bit further to the right and aim towards this section of it, because then you're set up nicely after you finish for these 3 coins. So we see, missed one of them, but we hit 2. Back to that one. So yeah, come down here. You can still get the 2 if you do come from this angle. I feel like I had to get that mini turbo. I might have risked losing it. Then we come into this section of the track. This is probably the easiest section of the track. You just got to watch your back from people who might be trying to take over. This whole course is just fraught with them just keep coming back. They just keep coming back, and it's so hard to fend them off. You'll see how much that annoys me towards the end of this track. But we come around here. We're saving this mushroom just in case we need it. So I use it, and it saves my life there. Diddy Kong throws some bananas ahead. Look, still throwing them. But that mushroom saves our life. Then we come into this section where you ideally want to try and hit a dash panel and the coin. But with these guys around me, I'm just focusing on staying alive and not hitting any of their things. He's got a mushroom, so it's not too dangerous. But then we come around to this section. After this, to get to that ramp, you're going to have to get a mini turbo in. And that might not be enough on its own. So what I recommend doing is, here's where you want to use your items to get spin. So Bosch, and we've got some red shells. As I mentioned, this is why I was looking out for him, because we end up hitting the back of him. But we managed to throw a red shell at the same time and get payback, which keeps us in the game. Then we come down here into this section where you have to line up these coins and hit all 3. Because then you've got a gap between there. Now I've got a nice mushroom that I can use to get through that. As you can see, if I didn't have that, that section would have been really difficult to maintain the combo. So I get lucky with an item hit as well here. So we managed to get a bomb and another bomb. I get hit by 2 bombs. And then it brings us into this section where we're going into over 100 times combo. Really, I should have gone for 3 coins, but I was just, honestly, like I've been so adrenaline fueled doing this bit, because you're like, I'm so close, nothing mess it up. We'll get some coins and enough to maintain, where we've got 2 boost ramps here, which will bring you into a gliding section of the track, I believe, after this. So here you want to start sliding to the left. Now you want to hold your slide to the left all the way throughout this, and you'll see why at the end of these jumps. You don't need to do anything in between on these jumps. There's enough time to do that, jump. You do want to aim for those all through 3 coins, jump, and don't need to do anything. Hold in that drift. Wait until it gets to pink, purple, and then bash. That will give you enough time to get from that release of the boost through to that first jump where we come into the gliding section. So here you want to try and stay to the left before obviously going into this, so you can hit these first few coins. Going into the middle will give you the best chance of getting the most coins, and then you want to just glide to the right and do the same. Now this guy just decides to just throw loads of coins on the track, which makes this section pretty easy to maintain. But as you can see, without that it's quite difficult. We're coming into this is the end game. This is the last part of the track. So realistically, it doesn't matter if I lose my combo right now. What matters is finishing the race in first place. But because I was so intent on maintaining my combo for this whole track, we do use a sensible mini turbo, and we get here, and then we decide to glide to the right again. Why? 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 Because we got an extra, we took it to 140, but in the process, we lost our position because they're always waiting. And not just one, up two. Thank you very much. Third place, lost 1,000 extra points that I could have had. Yeah, that hurt a bit. But it's done. It's possible. You've seen it. Maintaining your combo throughout the whole track is doable. It's a great track. Probably one of the most enjoyable tracks I've played on in a while. And as you see, there was one red shell frenzy. We didn't even get the best frenzy. No mushroom frenzy. No coin frenzy. With that, I reckon you can get 15,000 on this course. Which I might be pushing for. We've got a whole week and 2 days. Week is 8 days. 8 days. I'll probably be pushing for it. But let me know your thoughts on this. This glider, have to say that is a little bit too much pay to win. Can we see the details yet? No, please try again later. Hiding the truth that you can't get it from free to play. Okay, well that's all for this one. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you have, please leave a like on the video and hit subscribe if you can keep up to date with future content. That is all from me. See you guys soon.